Finally getting my new tires. They're also doing the spare tire. If they weren't in a hurry, I'd get back here and clean it, but I would get in their way. So I'll just figure out another way to clean it. Right there are my old tires. I know it's windy and I did not grab a mic because I wasn't planning on filming up here, but that vent right there is just flopping in the wind. And what's worse is my rubber roof coating is peeling off, which means a big job. Means I'm gonna have to peel it off, scrape it down, and reseal it all on a good day. Okie dokie, I'm up on my RV roof. Big job here. I have to scrape all of this off. This is the coating to my rubber roof. This is my actual rubber roof right here. So I have to scrape all of this off. And as you can see, one of the trees here is shedding. I have no choice. Oh boy, I really don't have a choice. I have to work where I'm at. And just, oh, this isn't going to be good when I have to lay down a new coat. But this has got to go. Oh well, it is what it is. Paper towels, a good scraper, putty knife, sweat rag for me, water, bucket to throw my stuff in, and a pair of work gloves. So I'm going to get started. Actually, I think this part will just pull right off. And that is a lot of coats. That is a lot of coats. That's as thick as a normal rubber roof, I think. Wow, that's a lot of coats. Should have been done before now. And I'll use this scraper to lift it with, scrape it off with. Yeah, this is gonna be a big job. Oh my goodness. Yep, that's a lot of coats, man. Okay, I'm going to put the camera away and just start working. You can put your imagination to work. You know, strip and peel, strip and peel. It's going to kill my back. It's going to kill my back. Okay, it's coming up pretty good. Okay, we'll continue on. I was fixing to say, so far it's actually coming up pretty easily, and then I hit a dry spot. Because my AC also has been running off the side of the roof, keeping it moist. Make sure I don't actually puncture this rubber membrane here. Right here, I put a little small tear in my rubber roof. It's bound to happen, especially when you're using a multi-tool like this with a sharp edge. But the multi-tool is necessary. So I went down and got some silver butyl tape and a pair of scissors, and I'm just going to put a temporary patch on it. Oh. was wondering why I wasn't seeing anything. I had the lens cap on. Such a pro. Like I've said before, this stuff is the best stuff in the world for temporary fixes. See it has the putty backing on it. And it's gonna put a little piece over that tear. Oh, I did go down and take a little break after I tore it so I could get the tape. Just take a little break. And I just ordered some more of this because I thought I was out, and then as soon as my order came in, I found the roll. But it's okay. It's always good to have extra. Better than too much than none at all. So there we go. We'll just stick that there for now. That's just temporary. It's because we will be recoating this roof. Okay, back to scraping so far. That's how much I've gotten done. Took about 45 minutes to do this much. Some parts are a little tougher than others, and those I'm just leaving to come back to. Get the majority off, and then I can come back and get the detail. There we go. Just throw it overboard. Okay, continue on. I hope you can hear me over the AC. I've gotten a good bit of the roof done so far. When you get to these edges, you have to be really careful. I don't know if you can see that, how well it just pushes down because it's wrapped over and then tacked under over here. So you have to be really careful in that area because it's really easy to make a boo-boo in your rubber roof. There's a boo-boo. When I pull this up, you'll see what I mean. The rubber just kind of comes up along with it. See that? It raises and lifts. So you have to be really careful not to cut it, not to tear it when it raises. And yes, it's me working. Me, myself, and I. All three of us. Not paying anybody to do this. I'm doing this myself. One of the bubbles right here. Nice thing is it's 79 degrees and breezy instead of 98 degrees and hot. So I am taking advantage of the weather because we got a little cool front through. So that helps a lot. Okay, I've been working at this for a few hours, went to lunch, came back, worked a few more hours, and I'm gonna call it a day. I got as far as here, the other side of this vent over there, and it's a lot of scraping. A lot of scraping. So I haven't done that front area yet. And the sun is coming out like full force and it's getting warm. Plus I'm getting tired, so I don't want to overly fatigue myself and be so sore that I can't get back up here tomorrow. We'll call it a day, and I will be back on this tomorrow. This is an awesome little multi-tool. It's really doing the job very well, except my thumb's getting sore. And yeah, I got a boo-boo today. The wind slammed my RV door on my finger. Again. It's done it before. Ugh. Boy, I'll tell you what. There's a difference between these two roofs. The Twinkie, you cannot actually walk on that roof. You can get a board, though, and work on that roof, but you don't have a rubber roof to worry about. I bought Eternabond to put along the seams, and I have to replace 2 roof vents the one in the center and the one in the back over there. That one is new. That's a Max Air fan. Get rid of that old antenna. Get a better, newer antenna. But yeah, that roof is awesome compared to this. But then again, this is in 1996, and this is the first time that this roof has been scraped. So you gotta do it at some point if you're gonna maintain an older RV. Alrighty, today is day 3 of the rubber roof project. I would have finished this yesterday, but had some interruptions, and actually I was getting tired. This is all I have left to do. So getting kind of tired of this project, but okay, so this is all done here, so that's cool. Plus yesterday it was hot. It was, you know, in the 70s, but well, it got up to 84, but there was no breeze, so it got pretty warm up here. Here we go. After I'm done scraping, I brought my broom up, so I will sweep it off, and then we'll have to start sanding. That's my next step. I gotta tell you, so far, this part has proven to be the toughest. This stuff is really sticking. Oh my gosh, it's bad. It's just really stuck there. So I'm having to be very, very careful not to tear into the rubber part of the roof. Whew, lots of work. I thought I'd get this one done in like an hour. Ha! What a lie. What a lie. My mind lies to me. What can I say? Still have to fix that roof vent. Oh, goodness. But the rest is done, so I just have to come up, well, when I think I'm done. Well, no, never mind. Never mind. What I was trying to say was I could probably use my sander and sand off the rest of the little problem areas. Okay, I went down. I've got it all scraped that I'm going to scrape. And I went down and got my sander. And my friend told me I had to do 300 grit first, and then 40 grit. I said all I have is 240 and 60, and he said, well, just take it easy with it. So I have to sand this entire roof now. Not once, twice. I have to sand down the surface with the 240, and then go back over it with the 60 that I have to roughen it up, and then clean it with denatured alcohol, a mixture of denatured alcohol and water, 50-50 mix. I'm getting tired. Okay, so let's do this. I also brought up a mask just to protect my lungs from all the dust that's going to get kicked up. So nice of the train to stop by. Put my mask on. And we'll start a little section here. Alrighty, it's been a while since I used this. Okay, so I will do this, the entire roof, smooth it all down, and then roughen it back up. How much sense does that make, right? That's what I was told to do. Can you see a difference? That side's sanded, this one is not yet. This spot right here, you can see where I couldn't get the old roof coating up without really digging and tearing into the rubber, so I didn't. I was told I could just sand that down. So I got as much up as I could, and we'll sand this down. The goal is to smooth it out. It wouldn't come up, so I just smoothed it down. Okay, I don't have too much more left. Just this front half here. Half the AC on up. Yee. And I do have to pull all this away from the antenna because it is the lap sealant underneath is rotted out. So I'm going to address that. Then I want to finish my sanding and then I'll go on to that. Okie dokie, it is all sanded down with a 240. Except this part did what I could, but I think it needs a rougher sandpaper. So I'm going to put the 60 on. I'm going to take a break first. Put the 60 on, sand the roof, and then work on that antenna. Oh, I'm tired. What is today? Today's my third day into this. Yeah, it's my third day into this. Alrighty, it's all sanded. So that part's done. My neighbor over there thought I was talking to myself. And I said, no, I do videos. And she goes, why? And I said, I do videos for YouTube. Why? I said, I do DIY videos and I share them. She was a little confused about that. But okay, all the sanding's done, which is awesome. Yes, yay. And I'm gonna work on this antenna. I'm gonna take Birdie for a walk first. Get back up here, work on this antenna. Actually, there's a lot of shade in their yard. I can put them in their yard. There's their yard. So I'll let them in their yard. And then I'll come back up here and work on this antennae. Does the lap sealant see how bad it is? It's pretty bad. Like I said, I took it somewhere and I had the overhead rebuilt, and they said that they put another layer of lap sealant, but they didn't take off the old stuff first. If you don't take off the old stuff first, you're gonna get this crappy underlayment that's not gonna hold out. Okay, so let's clean all this off. I'll get my knife, clean all that off. Actually, it doesn't look bad there like I thought it was. Still clean it all up and put give it a fresh start. And that's the only bad area I have. So I can't complain. Okay, we'll be back. So you see, if it looks like this, cracked and funky and crumbly, it's time to replace it. Okay, it's all cleaned up. I gotta wipe this mess off the roof before I put the lap sealant down. This was a little grommet. It's pretty bad, it's pretty weathered. It was around this, so I'm just gonna wrap some silver butyl tape around this, and then maybe do some lap sealant around the silver butyl tape. So let me get this crap off the roof, because I don't want it to blow back in on my lap sealant while it's curing. Whew, that took a while. It just slowly came out of the tube. It's not exactly how I wanted it, but hey, it's done. And I threw the tube over the RV. I was like, get out of here. So I'm gonna clean up all this stuff, call it a day, because it is getting dark out, although it doesn't look like it on the camera. It is nighttime. My next door neighbor rudely decided to dump her black tank while I'm up here. Oh my gosh, it's bad, it's bad. Wow. And it's blowing, the wind is blowing this way. Nice. Anyhow, what I have up here now is a hammer, Dicor rubber roof coating. Brought the hammer so that I could just kind of tap the lid closed. Drinking water, my camera gear, paint pan, Eternabond, church key for that, paper towels, 2 rollers, a little one and a extended one. Fortunately, I have that. And then rollers in here. So, first of all, I'm going to cover my little boo-boos with this Dicor. With this Eternabond. And it's really super sticky. Look at that. It's like heavy-duty butyl tape. And it's pretty permanent. So I made a few holes here and there. It's gonna happen when you're using the kind of tools I use. I'm gonna break this thing free. Yes, okay. Pull my old patch off. You know that I love silver butyl tape, but I want it to be a little more permanent. Okay, I probably shouldn't use this piece that has Scotch tape on it. I'm just gonna fold it in half. There we go. Got a little section. Boy, this is gonna take me a while. Okie dokie. Just slap it on over this. And that will be sealed forever. So I'm gonna have some patch bumps, but that's okay. So I'm gonna go around and do the rest, because I have a few. So what I ended up having to do was cut the Eternabond a little bit bigger than the silver patch, because when I tried to pick up the silver patch, it wanted to rip the holes open even more, and they're just tiny little gashes. But so I thought I better just put it over them instead. 3 4 5 6 7 I did 8 holes. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna get this Dicor ready so that I can seal the roof down. Some dirt on this lid. Wipe it off. No, it's not dirt. Okay. Let's get this ring off of it. There we go. Okay. Bend. I'm so glad got to this stage. There's a dent in this can. There we go. Grab a paint stick. Make a mess. At least today is not windy. The last time I did this, the wind actually blew my paint thing off the roof. That was not nice. I was not happy. I say that and the breeze kicks up. Okay. I'll pour a generous amount because I'm going to use the whole thing on this roof. I always clean off my stick so I can reuse it and it won't have gloppy stuff all over it. Throw the paper towel off the roof. Just kind of tap that can closed. Don't have to be closed completely because I'm going to be opening it again. And then take this down to the front and get started. I did take the AC shroud off so that I could work around the AC better. Don't freeze, don't kick up because you get leaves all over the place. Oh, darn it, I can't believe the breeze is kicking up. I'm not sure what my camera grabbed, but anyhow, you just roll it on like you're painting. Make sure everything gets covered and sealed. And I will continue. So we'll get the first coat on and then I'll be back. Well, it looks like my lap sealant turned out okay. although it took like an hour because it wouldn't come out of that tube very well. But hey, I got the most important thing done on here with that lap sealant that needed it. Okay, got this so far. And I keep working, covering the edges real well too. It's time for me to get the rest of this stuff off the roof, because I'm working myself to the ladder. First coat, almost done. Whew, my back. I'm glad I'm almost done with the first coat because my back is giving out, man. Looks good though, huh? We'll be back. Okay, I just finished my final coat of rubber roof sealant, Dicor. I don't want to go up that ladder anymore. I have to go back up it later to lay some Eternabond tape, but right now I don't want to go back up there. So I'll just show you with my tripod and camera. Looks like a brand new roof, doesn't it? Oh, won't have to do this for a long, long time again. Alrighty, look at this beautiful, beautiful roof. It looks fantastic. Oh my gosh. I'm almost done. One last step. Phew, brought up Eternabond tape, screwdriver to put that shroud back on with. And I'm going to tape along this seam, along that front seam down there, and under the AC, and under the refrigerator vent. Then we'll be done. I won't hesitate to say I'm quite tired. This has been a ton of work. But it was probably like a $1,600 job or more if I had sourced it out. I mean, it's 5 days of hours of manpower or woman power. Let's get situated here. And the reason I'm using the Eternabond under here is because I can't get any rollers or anything under there. Still have debris, I swear. Oh my gosh. Just when you think you're done. Better get it out now. This tree is so messy. Wow. Piece of rag. Speaking of messy, I feel quite messy too. Yep, the tape wouldn't stick to that very well. Make sure everything's nice and clean and clear. Okay, I think I got it. Brush it out of the way. It's even on the tape now. Wow. Alrighty. The backing wasn't as hard to take off of this as I originally tried. So that's good news in that regard. So I want to go overlap it a bit. Cut it crooked, I didn't mean to. It doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna come up here and inspect this roof. I kind of doubt that they will. It still bothers me, I gotta cut it straight. Silly, I know, it's just silly. There we go. Okay, let's get this tape off, this backing. And you got to do this once. You don't get a second chance. Once it starts sticking, it is done, man. See, it's already folded up on itself. Okay, so I want it here. Look. As far under as I can get it. That's good right there. Seal that down right there. And start pulling the plastic backing off. Oh, it's a tight area. Okay. Stuff out of the way, get myself in position. Up. It's already going crooked. There we go. This is not difficult, but it's not the best either. There we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. They sell rollers for this, but you really don't need one. If you're good at laying things straight and smoothing it out with your fingers, that's all you really need to do. And I'm holding, I'm kind of stretching the other end a little bit. Ugh, sticky on the fingers. Piece of dirt there. Yes, I am a perfectionist. Shit. Oh well. Stuff like that kind of drives me nuts. There we go. That one's down. Awesome. And I'm going to do it the whole way around this AC. And I guess I'll do the refrigerator vent. Alrighty. I'm losing daylight. It looks lighter on the camera than what it is, on the phone rather. I had to switch to the phone because I don't have a light up here for the camera. So I've got the Eternabond around the AC. It's going to lay the shroud back on it. And I want to do this front before I screw that shroud down. Can you hear that? Of course, now she's not fussing. Birdie's in there having a fit. I've been away from her way too long, she says. 5 days of this is enough for her. And yes, it has been 5 long days doing this project. I am finally finished. I've got the Eternabond around the AC. I have it around the front cap. The roof looks awesome. Awesome. I still have to do that vent, which is going to be way simpler than this whole roof. Yes, the trees did shed on me some more, but it doesn't matter now. I got Eternabond under the refrigerator vent. Didn't need to put it around these vents. Did not need to. And the end cap. Alrighty, done. I am done. Awesome. Oh, I still have to put some around those, but I'll do those later. Yeah, because I have to clean all that up. I forgot about them. Where the ladder thing is. So I'll get that done later. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, but maybe not till later. So I'll come up here tomorrow morning and work on that, if possible. Whew! It has been a job. 5 entire days. 5 days. Wow. But it's done now. And I am stoked. It looks really, really good. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for your, I can't even think right now. It's dark. It has been a long day. Thank you for hanging out. Okay, I'll catch y'all later. Live the life you love. Goodbye.